Hi everybody, welcome back to D20 Live, where we are playing Vampire the Requiem, much after Halloween. But who the fuck cares? It's always Halloween. Fuck Christmas, who cares?
Yo, I fucking like Christmas.
I know, I like Christmas too. Shush phone. Alright, I am Sam, the production manager, and I will be your GM for this evening. And I shall introduce our lovely players who are over on this side, I believe, of the screen. No, this side of the screen. There we go. I am correct there. Right. So, if we want to start with hello.
Shadow Crone's hosting us with one viewer. Thank you, Shadow Crone.
Thank you, Shadow Crone. All right, let's start off with the person at the top, I believe is Mames.
Hi, I'm Mames. Hi.
You can say where you're from.
Oh yeah, I'm from Toronto. I'm also a member of the 404. And yeah, I'm super excited for this today.
Tell us about your character.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Faye. She is a vampire and a social media influencer. You probably heard of her. You probably follow her. Yeah, give us a like.
All right, and
Slap that bell.
Slap it. Underneath that, we have Jordan.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I am a fairly regular occurrence on the D20 live game. I am playing Arcturus Frost, the socialite, I suppose, for lack of a better term.
And then Tom.
Hi, everybody. Tom, relatively new here. Also member of the 404s. Really just happy to be here. I'm going to be playing a wonderful man by the name of Wilfred Harris, the most god-eccentric vampire you could probably ever see or ever want to see. It's going to be a train wreck.
And Mike, in the dark, over there.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mike. Tonight, I am playing Anthony Tony Fugazi, a washed-out MMA boxer who has somehow ended up from Brooklyn to Toronto. There was a woman involved who turned me. Also, someone in the chat made an amazing joke about how Mames' character is what's selling vampire girl grave dirt.
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you for buying it. So much better than that bathwater shit. Like...
It lasts longer, you know? You don't have to worry about evaporation, all sorts of stuff. So this is a superior product in every way.
And apparently they hate my accent.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a good-ass accent, though. It's very
Maybe they just hate you, Mike. Maybe it's just the character that everyone should naturally hate.
Quick announcements before we start the stream. Next week will be Craft Check, and the week after that will be Dom's first stream, which is a very mysterious stream, and he won't tell us what it's about. And
there's the link thing, though.
Oh, there's the link thing. Oh, yes. For everybody who wants to be involved with Dom's stream, it will be a 3 to 3.5 hour stream. It will be longer than what we normally deal with. There will be a break in the middle of it. Just letting everybody know in advance so that way everyone knows the difference of format. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Format. All right. I heard a ding, by the way.
That's because Mames just followed us while she was watching the stream.
Yay!
Everyone is basically saying, Mike, how long did you work on that accent for, of which the time is not relevant. I am an ageless fucking vampire.
Not a long time. He's had that one in the wings for a while.
I am but Italian, and such things must come to me, like the rising of the sun.
Oh. Yeah, you know what I said there was a train wreck? You know what I said there was a train wreck?
Yeah.
Mike, I'm just going to call you Train and save everyone a lot of time.
That is what my ex called me, yes.
Ew. Uncomfortable.
All right.
In relation to the long format game, it's going to be exciting, something new that we're starting.
They're just dunking on my character now!
Mike, I love your character. It's so fun.
Yes, it
will
be
going to be great fun.
It will be very fun. The new long format.
We'll go. How about we go into more of that later?
All right, so Mike, if you can contain yourself for quite a little bit. Let's start
I have
this.
to stop reading the chat.
Mike's favorite blood
My favorite blood type is Ragu. Okay, I gotta stop reading the chat. It's making me laugh too hard.
Yep.
All right. It's been a tough year. In January, you were just normal people, living your lives with unordinary circumstances, safe in the city of Toronto. And then it happened. You got turned into a vampire, a creature of the night, undead and finally free of the mortal coil. You feel powerful, finally in control of the uncontrolled. You spent your days sleeping as the humans around you went to work, and you spent your nights honing your skills, hunting those who are too powerless to fight against you. Life was great. And then the pandemic hit. Quarantine has been difficult for everyone, including the vampires. On the one hand, you were immune to the virus. The undead cannot be killed by such a thing. The problem was, everyone was staying at home. No longer were there a plethora of victims who you could choose from in the night. Now there were just the homeless and those who were stupid enough to break quarantine. The vampires in your clan who work in the hospitals have been doing their best to get those recently deceased drained for the others. However, even they are overwhelmed by the sheer numbers, and not all the bodies could be salvaged before they are collected. The night riots helped, since it was so easy for people to go missing in the masses. But eventually, they ceased. That was in June. It is now November. You are no longer considered a fledgling vampire. You have more control over your urge to feed, and no longer need to be taken care of by an older vampire. Your clan leaders have urged you to make an audience with your new prince, as it has been confirmed that the old prince has been replaced. A pandemic does not stop tradition, after all. You make your way over to Castelloma, where the current prince has decided to make their base of operations, because who the fuck is going tourist shopping around in Castelloma right now? You are greeted by a young woman, clearly a secretary, who smiles at you, showing her fangs. May I have your names, please?
I'm going to go last because I'm on the bottom in the stream.
I see.
I'll walk over and go like, why, of course, my dear. My name is Wilfred Harris. It is a pleasure to meet you. Would you like a stick of gum or a mint?
No, thank you.
I don't like
Okay,
him.
then.
He's got like some strong ass serial killer vibes. So eyeing him warily as he walks away, I'm gonna kind of glance over at her and say, Arcturus Frost.
Pleasure.
I follow him.
I walk up to her and say, "Hi, I'm Faye. But you probably already know me, right? You know me.
You're the influencer.
Yeah.
Oh, the hesitation on that was canny.
Because the thing is, Faye is running a very fine line between not, like, just admitting the fact that she's just a vampire outright to everybody and playing this really ditzy character. So
Yeah.
she's
the Bruce Wayne approach.
She's
He could be
skirting it,
Batman,
like, real
But
close.
he's also an idiot.
Like, my followers know that I'm a vampire, but like, I'm a girl pretending to be a vampire on social media because it's a cool, spooky, cute kind of thing. But I'm really a vampire. But they don't know that, but they think I am. But like, vampires aren't like real. They are.
Vampires aren't real. Wink.
Wink.
Like, just imagine, like, the bureaucrats up above her. Like, do we find her? Like, there's so much sarcasm, but the wink.
Right.
So I roll up in my broken ass car, and I come out, and I walk up to the lady at the door. Yo, you the fucking prince?
No, I'm the secretary.
Okay, yo, secretary. I
Have you never
hear.
heard the word
I've
secretary before?
I have heard that if I take down the prince, I become the prince, right?
Yes, that is the rule.
Fucking on. Yo, I'm gonna do this in like 5. Listen, I don't know since being undead how good it all is down there, but if you're down, I'd like to find out. Consensually, of course.
We'll see.
Okay, cool. That's not a no. I'll take it. Vlad, yeah, I'm driving a shitty ass Cadillac.
The secretary smiles again. Right this way. The prince will join you shortly. You are led into a lush sitting room. Would you like to speak with one another before we move on from this?
I plunk my ass down on a couch with this incredible big dick energy, wearing like shitty sweatpants, and the rest of which of what you see me wearing now, and just kind of sit there, somehow tilt my head back, but the hood's still covering my eyes. And I'm like kind of looking back, trying to be this intense badass, of which I am not. I'm just an idiot.
You're like a Brooklyn goon that decided to try to be goth one day, and it's just like a weird parody of both.
He gets me. Is he wearing flip-flops? Yes.
Well, I'm going to stand there in my obligatory vampire suit, which is like, a suit, as I am sipping what appears to be some sort of cocktail that I've kind of like analyzed, and I'm just looking over at Mike's character, and it's kind of like, I kind of just do a little like chuckle under my breath and take a sip and look away.
Well, I fucking heard that. Who fucking laughed at me?
I sit down on the other couch, immediately phone out, taking like 1,000 selfies to get the right angle. Eventually, I turn in like, "Hey, can you take this for me?" and hand the phone to Mike's character. Just like get my good side.
Oh, thank you. I've always wanted the phone. Thank you.
No.
What? What am I doing?
Take a photo of me. The lighting in here is really good.
Okay, so like, what the fuck? What do I get out of it?
You'd be helping out a fellow vampire.
Okay, but will you like pay me back in some way of which I value?
I'll give you 2 months free sub on my OnlyFans.
Okay, look, I reserve the right to refund that on basis of the fact that I may not find you attractive under the clothes. No offense. Also, I don't know if this is a rip because of the fact that I don't know if I show up on camera, or you do. So I don't need an OnlyFans account of a couch and a girl moaning. No offense.
I feel like we could just stop the plot entirely, and this is the stream. Expand all your notes. Just push them onto the floor.
Because the entire chat is arguing. Wait, how is she taking her picture? And I'm like, it's true. I don't know if a photo shows up. I haven't tested that.
Of course they show up. That's an old it's an old myth from East Europe.
Yeah, like
She has a physical body. It's like taking a picture of a corpse. You can do it. They don't disappear once you die.
Yeah, I take the photo for her at being very bad at it.
Yeah,
like it's on like a 30-degree angle tilt. The focus is off. My fingers over the lens.
Thanks. You're a real big help. I'll remember this.
Tom, are you doing anything? Meanwhile,
Super.
Tom, are you doing anything?
I'm
Meanwhile,
Oh,
Tom's
my
watching
character's
your show.
just sitting on the couch, watching everyone, just enjoying it. After all this, he goes like, "I'm just very happy to be around such lively and entertaining people. Thank you all for sharing this day with me."
Tom's gonna murder us all.
If this was in any way a slightly more serious campaign, he'd be running away with the whole show.
Tom is gonna murder us all.
He's a good guy.
On the surface, and then he collects skulls in his basement.
a
They
few
still
minutes.
have meat on them.
A few minutes later, the door opens and a large man steps out. He towers over you with a massive frame. His red eyes look hungrily at all of you, and he frowns.
I stand up, politely introduce myself, offer a hand, go like, "Hello there, friend. My name is Wilfred Harris. It is a pleasure to meet you on this fine day."
I'm gonna watch Wilfred Harris as he feeds himself into the mouth of a dragon.
I'm gonna look up at this guy. Oh, I'm gonna fuck this guy up. It's gonna be good. Okay, here we go. Get it up. Gonna do this.
The man, he's obviously a vampire. He just sighs and then turns around. And strapped to the large vampire is a small girl with white hair and red eyes. She's wearing this cute little gothic Lolita dress. Yes,
Question: strapped to?
In a harness.
Like a jumper for like a kid, right?
Like you like one of those jumper things for kids, right?
I don't like it. Go on.
You don't like it? She looks about 6, but you can clearly sense that she is much older than that. She cackles with glee as she is playing with a squishy stress ball. Her feet dangle in the harness, completely unaware of others in the room. The large man still turns around, coughs, and then speaks, "I present to you our prince, Calidora." And the little girl stops mid-squeeze, and she looks up at all of you. She smiles and puts her arms up, clearly waiting for someone to lift her out of the harness.
I'm standing there, so I'll introduce myself. Yes. Hello there, miss. My name is Wilfred Harris. It is a pleasure to meet you. Would you like that? I can help you with that.
That is the cutest fucking thing I have ever seen. I immediately pick her up. Hello there, you small thing. Are you our prince?
I am.
Holy shit. Oh my god, if anyone hurts this thing, I will kill them. Do you want chicken nuggies?
I do.
Let's get her. You could get you some chicken nuggies. Okay. And I immediately pop her up on my shoulders.
Oh my god, she is the cutest thing in the whole world. I love her.
You see, she's very entertained by the fact that every one of you have found her adorable.
I'm just watching something that I've never seen before happen.
By the way, you all have been prepped with the lore of all the vampire things. You know that all of the children vampires have actually been the last known child vampire was actually 2,000 years ago.
It's like super frowned upon, isn't it?
It is super, super frowned upon, and actually all the other vampires have actually tried to destroy all the children vampires because of it.
Yeah.
Because normally children vampires are not well trained, and they do not act well with other humans. They are actively like almost feral for the most part, but she looks like a regular girl.
Okay, so I'm just like glass to my lips, like just what the fuck am I looking at?
Oh my, I don't understand. We're not allowed to make more vampire kids. Look how freaking cute she is. Oh.
No, it leads to bad things like burnings and mobs and us not being able to come around for a long time.
I mean, that happens anyway. I think it's worth it. Look how cute.
Happens anyway.
She's in Lolita. Oh my god.
So the prince is sitting on top of Tony's head, and she's playing with his hood, and she's just like,
"You guys kind of look like shit."
I did the best I fucking could.
No, y'all look real hungry. That's not right.
I take off my glasses and I polish them on my sweater vest and I'm like, "Well, my lord, as I'm sure you've been aware of, there's a pandemic going on, and it makes it very difficult for us normal folk to feed. I'm just thankful that I get my friends at the homeless shelter to arrange a deal with me, but not everyone's so fortunate. Your friend below you there, he looks mighty hungry. Are you hungry, friend?"
You're jumping ahead on the steps of the friendship chart there, man. I'm just putting it out. Okay? This one's okay, and I point to the one across because she's fucking cute.
Tom straight up gives me the willies. Can't handle it, I'm sorry.
We can't have you guys starving.
And she starts clapping, and several other like vampires appear next to Tony, because that's where the prince is. And she goes,
"Bring them some food. Look how hungry they are. That's not fair."
So they all bow, and they walk away, and they come back with 4 very large and full wine glasses of fresh blood. Do you each take one?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Don't want to be rude. I could definitely use a meal at this point, I think.
Are you drinking from it now, or are you drinking from it later?
I'm drinking from it right the fuck now. I ain't being rude.
Right the fuck now? Okay. Mike, I want you to get 15 vitae.
What?
And 1 blood potency. Everyone who's drinking from this.
I need a pencil. That's Sam. I have to drain a pint of blood to get 1 vitae.
Yes.
Holy shit. Okay.
Is the prince drinking? Because if they are drinking, then I will drink.
Fuck, where's my...
She has her own glass. She's got a sippy cup.
Then
I just need to grab a pencil. I'll be right back.
I will also drink then.
I'll take slow, cautious sips of it because I don't know where it's come from or what it is.
Well, when you taste it, it tastes. You can definitely tell that it's from a man, like a white male, right? Like
Can I
around.
use my distinguished palate roll to see
Yes.
if I can get more information?
Yeah, go ahead, roll.
What we're kind of hinting towards here. What am I rolling for this? What's the dice system?
I want you to
don't-
roll your intelligence and intelligence and
Who is meowing in my game?
that
I'm
would be
sorry,
Ned.
my cat's very vocal sometimes.
I thought it was
It's okay.
Ned.
Ha! It's not mine this time.
There's been a lot of jokes, but the big one everyone has been saying is get an Uber Eats. Everyone's forgetting to get food and completely forgetting about the geocaching and Uber Eats deliveries.
Look, when your Uber Eats drivers go missing too often, they start asking questions.
So,
Even Uber Eats starts asking questions.
but yeah, roll your
like
intelligence and science, and then add another 2 because of the fact of your distinguished palate.
So I'm rolling that many dice.
Yes, you were rolling that many dice.
Okay, and how many?
How many D10s?
It's D10s.
Yes,
Okay.
D10s.
Roll. So I
And
don't
you
have
will want to
anything
get
in science,
above
so
an
5,
8.
10. Above like an 8 total out of 5 D10s.
No. What you want to do is for each die, if you roll above an 8, that is a success.
Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah. 1 success.
All right. So you can tell that this is you can tell that this is actually rewarmed blood. It's actually cold. Like this he's been dead for about 2 days.
Okay.
But you can also tell that this is not normal for drinking cold blood because cold
No,
blood
it's not.
you have to drink like a whole pint in order to get 1 vitae, especially with the sense
Yeah.
that everybody has, I think, 1 blood potency, except for Mames. Mames has 2.
Okay. Yeah, because this is basically like vampire gasoline. Like, what is this exactly?
Vampire gasoline.
Like, it's like jet fuel, but like, what is this? It's like a coffee with 9 shots of espresso in it. Like, what the fuck did I just drink?
So the prince giggles.
I down it, of course, because I'm not an idiot, but I'm also deeply concerned about where she got
Yo,
this
boss.
Yes.
Yo, boss.
Yes.
This is really good fucking stuff. Where'd you get it?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what.
Let's go in that room. And she points over to.
Okay, rock on. Here we go. The bumpity bouncy 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 bouncy.
So as
Okay, well,
Tony
the mouth breathers jumped on board, but I'm still real concerned.
So you walk into the next room, and it's a meeting room with a bunch of chairs. There is one chair at the end, which has a booster seat, obviously for the prince. And it's very lush and very red and very,
Ornate
ornate,
and Victorian, but it's still a booster seat.
but still a booster seat.
Okay.
So she says, "Can you? I want to sit down."
Okay, I'll put you down.
Okay.
Here you go.
So she puts out a hand saying, like,
Come sit. Sit. This
Okay, I'll
seat's for
sit
you.
down.
That one's nice too.
Okay.
It's very comfy.
Okay,
So do you all sit?
I do.
Yeah.
I'll
guess.
sit. Yeah. It's a meeting room. We'll sit down for the meeting.
This, you know what this feels like? I'm in. You know that one weird scene where they go through that tunnel in the boat and Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory? Where I'm just like, things are out of my control at this point. I just have to follow along. Like,
Oh, no, things haven't
sit
gone
in
off
this
the
chair.
rails.
It's like, okay, whatever, let's do it.
Oh, come
So-
on, man. Things haven't gone off the rails that bad yet. You got an entire campaign to go still.
Yeah.
She goes,
I'm so glad that you all could come today. It's really more fun when there's more people.
she takes her stress ball and she starts rolling it on the table.
This pandemic really sucks. The humans are all scared to go outside. I didn't even get to go out for Halloween. I wanted to go with around the neighborhood with Damien and this guy, and we were gonna find some dumb bitch who gave apples for treats and teach her a lesson, right, Damien?
And the giant vampire is just like, yes, my prince.
Yo, Damien, I will
Cheers to
straight
that.
up kill you to carry this woman for the rest of existence. Sorry, I'm just putting that out there. It's just I overjumped.
So she sighs and she slumps in her chair.
Plus, everyone's hungry now. That's no fun. All the meetings for the clan leaders are like, what are we gonna do about the food shortage? And the hospital workers are being forced to work during the day. And I'm not going back to drinking goat's blood. It's getting really boring.
Not going back to drinking goat's blood.
I look over and go, that must be very hard for you. You must be doing your best. You're doing a great job, though.
Too grassy.
She rolls the stress ball some more.
I know all of you are still a little new to this, and I'm sorry that you couldn't go out and have more fun during the pandemic, but you know what? I'm going to try and make things better for you guys. So, I need you guys to do me just a small, tiny favor. It's very small.
I don't feel like it's going to be that small.
Since you guys are still, like, relatively young compared to, like, all the other vampires, because they're all old and crusty, it means that you guys can go a lot longer without eating as much as the old guys, and you guys don't need to eat all, like, the worst kind of stuff. Some of them, they have to eat other vampires. That's really gross.
That is gross.
Right? See? But I don't like doing that, which is why I need you guys to find this thing.
And she pulls out a picture. I need you to pull a picture of the fruit, my love.
Got it. And transition.
So, for those of you who are watching the stream,
and switching back.
there is a fruit. It looks fairly innocuous, but it's also very strange, and no one has ever seen this kind of fruit before.
Passion fruit? Or dragon fruits, they look like?
It's not.
Looks like some kind of weird jungle fruit I've never seen before.
Like passion
I've
fruit.
seen those in Chinatown, so do you want us to just go there, pick one up for
Well,
you?
They're
We'll
not.
walk down Spadina, we'll find some.
So, okay. So, it's about the size of, like, a plum. It's, like, about this big. I know they look like dragon fruit, but they're not. They're very
Okay.
different. Trust me. When you open it up, they look kind of like jelly on the inside. But don't eat it. Okay?
I
So,
wasn't gonna.
basically, when we already have one sample, and we've already used it now, which I think you guys have all felt the effects of it.
Is that what that was?
That was really
Yeah.
fucking good. I can go for another.
See, but the thing is that you can't eat it raw. Because if you eat it raw, it's really poisonous, and it kills people.
We're already dead.
No,
I'm
it's
dead.
poisonous even to vampires.
Oh, that's tough. That probably gave you a pickling, didn't it?
Ooh.
So I look over at my cup and I think, oh, you feed it to a person and then you drain him.
Mm-hmm. Right? It's
Yeah,
distilling.
In the loosest possible sense, yes.
Exactly.
I can't! I'm trying so hard!
What?
Just this voice!
So do we all
Ah!
get this the blood potency vitae increase?
Yes, everybody who drank from the goblet of their own blood, they get 15 and 1 blood potency because of it.
A lot. That is quite a lot.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So you'd be willing to share this fruit with us then?
We're gonna share. This is the thing, right?
Or-
This fruit is just weirdly, it's growing around the city, not in like stores or whatnot. It's like growing on the side of like the street. It's weird, right? But the thing is that the humans are really stupid. So what they'll do is they'll just cut it down because they think it's a weed.
What do you want us to do, Sugar?
I want you guys.
well, I was gonna say the same thing. He's like sugar, and I'm like, nope.
Boss, what you want us to do? We will do it.
I want you guys to go around town, and I want you to find as much of this as you can.
Okay. You got places we're gonna look, or we just gonna wander the streets like fucking latchkey?
Okay, so there's a couple of places. I think there's I think it's called, what is it called? Is Kensington Market? That's the place? Yeah. So there's Kensington Market. We've had a lot of people actually find them there. But the thing is that
Okay.
there's a lot of foot traffic, so that's a little risky, essentially. Dundas Square also seems to be a really good place because of the fact that there's a lot of nooks and crannies in there. But again, it's also a lot of foot traffic. So that's the thing. If you want to try and play it safe, there's the sewers, right? Because there's nobody down there. But as far as I can tell, not everybody has been doing well down there. So,
Yeah, if you think I'm going down there and then see you're out of your fucking mind.
So those are the places. Also, I would recommend going on the Danforth as well, because the Danforth also has a lot of little nooks and crannies that you can try and find. But I would recommend going there later because of the fact that right now there's a police blockade apparently, and I just would rather have you guys not have to deal with it.
Okay.
So you have 3 choices of where you want to go. So you can go either to the sewer, Kensington Market, or Dundas Square. That was what I said. So where would you guys like to go first?
Not the sewers.
Not the sewers. I think everyone's like, no sewer level.
No. The sewer is basically going to be literally Blade 2 at the moment, because all the Nosferatu are just going to start eating each other because they can't go anywhere else. So it's literally Blade 2 in the moment.
It also probably really smells bad.
That's my main problem with it, yeah.
I mean, like, the only perk for me is that if we go in the sewer, I'll get to do, like, a really cool drop into the water, but, like, after that, that's it. Like, do the fucking Batman drop where you just go
boom. Sewer water.
Yeah, I know, but don't matter.
That's
like, I'm a fucking vampire. Sewer water don't affect me none.
I don't give a shit. The wet sock ruined my day, alive or not.
Yeah.
Well,
so that's why I got the flip-flops.
Go to the marketplace. I've heard a lot of nice things. We could go to a bookstore. Could make a grand day of it.
Oh my god,
You
yes,
could get
I
some
love
artisanal
that
cheeses,
idea.
you skin-peeling lunatic.
That's not really nice.
Get some artisanal cheeses. Not this week. Okay.
Arturus, I give you my personal word. I have never flayed a man alive. That is not something I ever would do.
Oh, you flayed him dead then.
In the military.
I know. He's like, he threw that alive in there. Like, that's a distinction I'm willing to take into account.
Why are you making me regret making this guy a nice guy? And, like,
no one, Tom. The entire last 30 minutes, the entire chat is like, bullshit. He's good guy. Bullshit. Every single person through 2 different chat lines has been saying, bullshit. He's a serial killer. Nobody, or he's from Scarborough, but nobody.
He's a serial killer from Scarborough.
Big zing to Scarborough, I guess. Okay,
fine. I'm just going to address everyone quickly. I never intended this character to be a serial killer. I tried to base him off of Bob Ross, so I gave him a military background. And then he's like came back and he's like, I just want to be a good person. Then he accidentally became a vampire due to a filing mix-up. So he's genuinely like, I'm here. I'm
filing mix-up.
They grabbed the wrong W. Harris's military file. That's the joke.
That's amazing.
Bob Ross stuck as a vampire is just trying to do the right thing. But apparently all I do is creepy serial killer.
Well, now they're doing a whole bunch of Bob Ross quotes as though you were a vampire. We just got happy little victims.
Yeah, happy little victims.
Happy little fangs all over the place and just add a little bit of blood. Just a little bit of blood.
This is my happy little skull pile. They hang out together.
Make sure you add a couple extra skulls because every skull needs a friend.
Yeah.
All right, so we have one vote for...
about every skull needs a friend. Like,
We have one vote for Kensington Market. Where does everybody else want to go?
I'd love to go to Kensington. It's such a fun place.
You just want to take a photo shoot there. Stop lying to everyone.
I mean, we can do 2 things.
It can be both.
I have 2 hands.
Yeah, multitasking.
Yeah, I got like 6 fists if I break it down right.
Oh, I need to stop reading the chat. This is just going bad.
Guys, stop reading the chat. That's my job.
Okay, Kensington Market. Let's do that one.
Is that what we're doing? We're doing Kensington?
All right.
Yeah, load up the save file, Sam. Let's do it.
All right. So as you guys make your way off to Kensington Market, she waves through the window. Good
But
luck.
thanks, boss. We'll get you some nice galoshes, okay?
Bye. Bye,
What?
sweetie.
So you guys make your way down to Kensington Market because the subway's still going.
Of course it is.
Clearly, right? So you guys make your way down to Kensington Market, obviously having to wear your masks on public transit because that's what good people do, regardless of whether or not you're a vampire.
Well,
Mike,
it
I
kind of
assume you
helps
don't
us,
have a
doesn't it?
mask, so I offer you one.
I have this mask that I pull out from the bottom of the cuff of my pants, my sweatpants, and I just, yeah, exactly. Just wrap it around my mouth.
One of your pant legs is like higher than the other one now. I
mask-
look down at you and I'm like, oh my god. Go away.
My mask perfectly matches my outfit. Like, it's clear that I have like 20 of them for different things I wear, and like make a selfie. Some dumb update my social media about like social responsibility and staying inside wearing a mask if
Yeah,
you have to go out.
While on the train.
You're a
While on the
vampire,
train.
but you're still socially conscious.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
There's been
like,
there's been a lot of anti-masking protests, and you're just like, well, on the one hand, they're really good for food. On the other hand, oh my god, we're gonna kill everybody if we don't.
my following would be really disappointed me if I like didn't say something. So like I have to say something.
I just have one mask. My character just has one mask he's used through all of quarantine.
Kensington Market is normally so busy. However, with the pandemic going, it almost feels empty. There are businesses open, yes, but it's almost as if everyone who is there is in a bit of a haze. So,
A haze.
yes, a haze. Because it's one of those things of, I don't want to be here because people could be gross, but on the other hand, I have to be here because otherwise I won't be able to pay rent.
So your average Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, been
Average
there.
Walmart.
Yeah, that's so appropriate.
Yep, everyone everywhere basically has turned to Walmart, and you're just like,
Ugh.
Right, so you go down to Kensington Market, and there, of course, are a bunch of stalls. So what would you guys like to do? You guys can try and invoke a contact. You can try and just look for it yourself, or you can try and find some humans to talk to, whoever you want.
Okay, it's time for me to use one of my what vampire abilities.
Okay.
Ah, fuck.
I grab a rat off the ground
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Ah,
and I scream at the rat. Rat!
We
Tell
all
me
just move away
where the
from him.
weird
oh, yeah,
ass
wait.
where the
Just-
weird ass fruits is, or I will come back and drink you. And I put it down, and I have to roll for this because this is an actual ability I have.
You have to roll for this because this is fucking mental. That's what this is.
But it is an ability.
It is an ability.
So that's presence. Presence animal ken, of which I have very little.
Yes.
Let's see here. Plus, where is it? Animalism. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5d10.
Yep.
All right. Let me just get over to my Chrome and roll 5d10 and roll 2 successes, 1 explosion. I'll just re-roll that explosion with a 9.
And
That's
another
3
success.
successes.
Yeah.
Somehow, me yelling at this rat somehow worked.
I'm sorry, so you just said explosion. I just pictured you screaming at the rat and it blowing up in your head. Too much power. Gotta tone it down.
See, Dracula, he was
A
old
rat.
fashioned. He's like, "Come, my creatures of the night." I pick up a rat. Obey me,
Listen here, stupid. Like,
you
what?
stupid ass rat.
So the rat.
So it just said the rat grew a tracksuit.
The rat is squirming. Essentially, it wants you to put it down. Do you put it down?
Okay.
Yeah, I do put it back down.
Okay, so you put it down, and it runs over to a traffic cone, and it basically just like is batting at it.
I kick it. The
You
traffic cone,
you
not
kick
the
the
rat.
traffic cone. So
Oh my
underneath,
god! Like, the fuck, dude?
underneath the traffic cone is a strange plant that you have never seen before. It almost looks like it's kind of glowing, but not really.
Is it the same image as the first
It
image?
is
you
the
can see?
same image as the
Okay, I'm just
first.
going to transition to that in there.
Yes, it is the same image as the fruit. Not growing off a tree, but on like just growing out of the ground. And there is a single fruit.
Yo, I found one.
Cool. Put it in a bag or something.
That's excellent work, friend. Great job.
You keep calling me friend.
Yeah.
We are not there yet.
He's gonna take your skin. You don't turn your back on him.
All right, none of you have a bag, so what do you want to do with? Do you want to try and find a bag?
I'm gonna rip it out of the ground.
I mean, Kensington Market. I asked somebody for a bag.
You're gonna get like a hemp, like cruelty-free, recyclable bag.
That's fine. I'll go up to some pretty girl behind a meat counter of some kind. I'll say, "Excuse me, do you have a bag I can have?" They'll hand me them. They'll tell me it's $2. I say thank you, smile and wink, and I pay the girl the $2 for the fucking bag, which I throw at the goon. Like, put it in the fucking bag, Jesus Christ, and then I walk away.
I
All
put
right.
it in.
You have found one fruit.
Yay!
Right.
I'm gonna go over to. Sorry, my character's
I
name's
pat the
Tony,
little
right?
rat very affectionately and say, "Thank you, my small friend. I will call to you when I need you again.
You have blessed me with your service.
Know that when you walk in the
your
night,
character's
the
name's
night
Tony, right?
blesses you, my son."
My son.
My son. This is my rat son.
I'm gonna go up to
His
one
name
of
is
the
Rocco.
stalls.
No, the chat's already named the rat Nunzio.
Of course it is.
Of course. Sam, I'm going to go up to one of the fruit stalls and politely ask, excuse me, it's a pleasure to talk to you on this fine day. Me and my associates were looking for a very particular kind of herb for a very fun salad I'm throwing together for a party. Would you be able to tell me if you've seen anything like this? And I just point to the thug holding this bag.
Oh my god, this hood is hot. Woo!
Sir, are you talking about the man or are you talking about the hemp bag? 'Cause we do have hemp if you want. We have edible, like, nice hemp over here, which would be perfect for salads. And,
Oh, I'm so sorry. My apologies. There's actually something in the bag. Excuse me, amigo, if you could please open the bag and show this wonderful person.
That is friend in Spanish! I ain't dumb!
Amigo is the calling card of the serial killer. Hey there, amigo. It's like, this man's gonna murder me.
Not a serial killer!
Tom's character the entire time is just like, why do you keep saying I'm a serial killer, friend? I'm just trying to be your friend.
I decided to be a friend. Twitch.
Hi,
He turns over to
neighbor.
Arturus and goes, you can call me whatever you want, as long as it makes your day just a little
Guy
bit
with
better.
boundary fucking issues, that's what I'm calling you. Fuck.
So do you pull out the fruit, Mike?
Yeah, I don't, like, pull it out fully. Like, I do the bag hold thing where you, like, roll it down like when you're trying to show someone your dog pooped. And you're just like, yo, it's like that.
They look at it and they go, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Is it vegan?
It's locally grown.
Oh.
It's like a plant, so yeah.
Huh.
Thanks for giving it.
But harvesting it is not cruelty-free. If you do it by hand, you need the specialty tools. So we will locally source this if you tell us where it is.
I would, and that would be totally helpful if you could, but, like, I don't know what that is. Sorry.
It's a plant.
Yeah. Do you have a name for it?
It's a plant.
It's a Toronto starfruit.
I fucking love that.
I threw up in my mouth at that one.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. And then they look over and they go, she looks over at one of her other associates. She goes, "Do you think Phil might know?" And like the other guy just goes, "Yeah, I think Phil might know. Phil's into that kind of weird shit."
Bring us Phil.
No, he's over there. He does cheese.
Like he fucks it?
No, he sells cheese.
They're like,
Don't
he
be
might
weird.
fuck it.
I mean, no kink shame, but like.
No, I do not want anyone to fuck anything what go in my mouth.
I don't like where this is heading.
I mean, unless it's my girl and it's me, then it's like getting mad at a
Nope.
sandwich is spitting.
Abort.
It's just
Abort. We're gonna go talk to Phil.
I turn and go, thank you for your time, and I
What the
apologize
cinematic? Sam, we're talking to Phil.
Once again, I apologize for my companion. And then I leave.
We all apologize for our companion.
I don't. I thought that was hilarious and really fun.
I should have streamed it. It would have been hilarious.
Guys, would you be mad if I like live tweeted this?
I don't know what that is.
Perfect.
As long as you keep me out of it, please do.
So,
Faye, I don't think our prince would appreciate that, but I am not going to stop you from expressing your creativity.
Oh, you're such a sweetie.
Just understand the ramifications of your actions, and I will not be held accountable for your actions.
I'm famous. There's no such thing as consequences.
Sure there is.
Dang. Hot take.
so you guys end up going over to Phil, and Phil, he's this weird guy who just kind of like is a hunched over, but because of the fact that he serves artisanal cheese, he's very welcome in the community of Kensington Market. He looks over at you, and with his one good eye, he goes,
Ugh.
"My lords."
How did they let a gangrel up here?
What the fuck is wrong with your eye?
Sorry, the other one.
Or, how'd they let a Nosferatu up here?
He's actually not. He's actually just a dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to go up and introduce myself. Hello there. My name is Wilfred Harris. How are you doing today?
Oh, my Lord Wilfred Harris, thank you. I'm very honored to have 4 of the elite up in here. Oh, yes. My daughter,
Oh,
she's a
I don't-
ghoul, you know.
Oh, I don't think we're elite at all. I think you're actually a very important person in my life, too.
Oh.
No, this guy's just a freak.
And we're definitely elites. At least I am.
Yeah, speak for yourself there, William Harris.
I can smell it. It's the smell of fresh blood off of you. Oh, it's so nice. Yes. I really hope you teach my daughter good things, and she eventually will ascend up into the vampirism. Yes.
And who's your daughter?
She's Gloria. Gloria. He just pulls out his phone, and it's like a really like pretty blonde girl who's kind of drugged out, and he goes, yeah, she's been a ghoul for your prince for like, I think. Oh wait, was it the old prince? The old prince, yes. She was a ghoul for your old prince, and I think she's still around because I haven't seen her in like the last month. But you know, quarantine's been a bitch. And
Well,
yeah.
we'll keep an eye out for Gloria if we find her.
Yeah, please, thank you. Tell her her old dad real misses her, wants her to do well in life.
Sure, we'll do.
I can show her how to be successful in like a certain way.
I mean, yeah, if you want. I mean, she's kind of dumb, but it's like,
That's not
I
a
like-
problem.
all right, cool. Again, and he looks over and he's like, "So what can I do for you? What can I do for your Majesties?"
We're looking for a plant.
The
Tony,
weed. We got good weed over here too.
I mean, I'll take that too, but different plant. Tony,
Okay.
can you show him the thing?
This is what, but the flu. Fuck, I can't keep doing this fucking accent. It tumbles up my goddamn words. I show off the fruit.
Oh, the fruit. Ooh, yes, I understand. The fruit. I know this. I don't know what the name is, but I know that it's been growing around town. So I figured that the vampires might want to actually get used to this because it's new and it's all this fresh stuff, right? Anything that's spooky, you know. Humans don't really know about it. So what I've been doing is I've been hiding around Kensington Market. If you'll notice, there's a bunch of cones around.
Yeah, we found them. Yeah.
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah.
All the cones, I've been hiding them under the cones.
That's ingenious. That is excellent work,
Thank you, sir. I'm very proud of myself.
as you should be. You've made the world a better place with just by being yourself.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You know, normally I would disagree and call you a lunatic right now, but I actually agree with your statement just now.
I'm glad we agree on something, friend.
For once, yeah.
Finally finding some common ground. I'm really enjoying this day.
I turn to Faye, I'm like, if I get on his good side, he won't steal my teeth.
This just right. I'm gonna have to be a serial killer just to shut you guys off.
You don't. I just think that
No,
you
dude, just
are.
think it's this one long ass shtick where you're just not a serial killer, but everyone thinks you are. I've seen manga series written on less. Fuck.
But what if he likes you too much and then definitely takes your teeth because it's like a friendship necklace?
Oh shit.
Can I, Sam?
Hey,
can
Will,
I
you
hear this?
also smell real bad. Just saying.
Sam, could I hear all of that? Just
Yeah, sure, because you're vampires and your whispering is not necessarily a thing anymore.
Oh shit.
I'll walk over and go, friends. I just want to
Oh,
let you know
fuck.
that I.
He's so quiet. It's those
I
goddamn penny loafers.
For comfort and
just want to let you
sneaking.
know that I don't plan on hurting anybody. Violence is something I oppose on every occasion, unless necessary.
You know you're a vampire,
Unless-
right?
Unless necessary, and I just kind of elbow fade a little bit. Unless necessary.
I turn to Tony. I am very aware of what I am, but I'm very aware of what I can be. And I always strive to go towards that version of myself, rather than be hindered by the limitations of the now.
Yo, I got a question. What is it that you think you can be? Like a super vampire?
I hope with determination and God's grace, I can be more than human and vampire.
So a super vampire.
I'm hearing super vampire.
Well, I don't know what that's going to be. I'm going to find out.
Okay.
Yo, there's an
Let's go
anime
get
called
some food, eh?
JoJo's where if you... Never mind, I'm going to move past that.
Let's move on. Nah. So, okay, the way that all of these fruits are behind cones,
Yes.
or underneath cones, do we see more cones around?
Make a wits and
Awareness?
awareness.
Okay. Is everyone doing that?
I will. So my wits is 3, so I roll 3d10.
Yes.
I would if I had awareness.
I know.
I got a
I
bit.
thought there was an awareness. Oh no, investigation will work.
succeeded yet?
Oh, you can add 1 for your investigation. If you guys have investigation,
I have 2, so I'll have
then add your investigation.
3 successes.
Huzzah!
Somehow I got what the fuck? No, I should I got 1.
1. Ooh, Jordan explodes. Roll that one again.
I am not comfortable with the fact that my fiance said, "Ooh, Jordan explodes."
Yeah, that was a little loaded, wasn't it?
Why are you using the voice to say that?
Because if I get out of it, it's hard for me to get back in.
He's stuck right now.
And
Ooh.
I practice, and it's very method, and it's the easiest way to keep it going.
We have a
I got
thing.
I got 2.
We did what? No, yeah, Bobby Henshin's now following us.
Thank you, Bobby Henshin.
Hey. Okay, so I got 2 successes on looking around.
All right, so 2 successes. There was another 3 successes. That was Tom, right?
Yep.
And then Mike got 1 success, so that's a total of 6 successes, which means, excuse me, you find 10 fruit.
Cool. Can I do the Slav squat for every time I pick one up?
Sure.
Cool. Is it racist to say that now? If that is, I do apologize.
No, it's
I don't know
not,
what
because
that
everyone
means.
knows what
I don't
you're
think so, no.
talking about immediately.
Yeah.
I was uncomfortable because I know for a fact the second you squat down, there's got to be some holes in your sweatpants.
Yeah.
There has to be. You're the kind of person who doesn't wear hole done pants.
Oh no,
Why
I'm thinking
the
worse. I'm
fuck would I?
thinking
These are my
horrible-
outdoor
Oh.
pants. I wear the nice
Oh.
ones at home.
No, it's worse because you know he's gonna Disney princess this, and he's gonna squat, and then all the rats are gonna come up and like circle him.
Oh, he's called his court to him. Nasty.
Just going in like horrible Wilfred on us.
Okay, so we got a bunch of fruits now, Sam. So
Yes.
we got a little sack of fruits.
Yes.
Um.
So that's about
Okay,
11.
success.
Success, yes. Would you like to go over to Dundas Square or the sewers in order to try and find some more?
I'm comfortable
You
with
guys
the
think?
square.
You're
Yeah.
comfortable with the square?
Yeah, we'll go for the square.
All right.
Okay. The square.
So you guys take
I
the
love all these
subway.
Toronto landmarks.
You take
that
the
I've never
subway
been
and
to.
the streetcar, once again wearing your masks because wear fucking masks, people.
Yeah, even us assholes of the undead are wearing our masks, and Corona don't even affect us.
It helps us blend into the background better.
Exactly. You don't stand out like the assholes who are currently not wearing masks.
Okay, cool.
The bustling crosswalk that is famously known as Dundas Square seems as busy as ever, despite the quarantine. In fact, it seems more crowded than normal. There's actually a demonstration going on, possibly a protest of some kind. You're not sure for what. It seems like the humans will protest anything these days. The streets are packed with all the people chanting a certain phrase. We're not sure what it is. It's all very unintelligible because everybody's wearing masks, and on top of that, everyone's loud.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get some more information on what the hell's going on. So I'm gonna walk up to someone and say, "So, what's this protest for this time?"
I'm tempted to either do something real or do something that's completely stupid and fake. Which one do
Do
you guys
something
want me to
bold,
do?
stupid, and fake.
Stupid and fake?
Yeah, whatever you got. I don't care.
All right. There are not enough buses.
Yeah, that sounds like Toronto. Yeah.
Actually, that sounds pretty real.
It
You
sounds
mean
pretty
like
real.
enough
But not-
buses like now, or enough buses in general?
there are not enough buses 4 days ago. And that's a problem in Toronto.
Okay, I'm gonna immediately turn around and talk to a different person because I found it crazy. I'm like, "Oh, my bad. Sorry, you're mental." Talk to someone else.
Are you saying out loud that they're mental?
Of course.
Well, they're going to take a swing at you at that point. So
Okay, now you're mental and about to be arrested, so have a good time.
I
Is
had
there like
written
a-
down, if you guys try and talk with the rioters, the protesters, it will turn into a riot. So therefore,
What? I asked a question.
I know.
Yay.
Sam, is there any way I could catch this punch before it makes contact?
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna.
Because I would like to try.
All right.
I
I
immediately
could
start
physically do
building
that, but this is funnier to watch him get hit.
Of course you do.
What do you want me to roll for this? Like,
I want you to roll your dexterity and your athletics, and add your abilities, like any of your disciplines or your merits that would add to that, which is the what was that one that you asked me
I
earlier?
mean, like all my speed.
Yes, this was a bad idea giving Tom speed.
Okay,
I'm
this is
gonna
going to be
roll-
interesting.
I'm gonna roll my attack, which is not gonna go well. Hiya.
4 successes. And how did I get a speed?
Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Maybe
Th-
go for
that-
compounded as opposed to the. Sorry, go for
It is
separate as
okay.
opposed to compounded. That might work.
Yeah,
out
that was
better.
weird.
So, there you go. Nope.
Yeah.
Yep. There. Okay. So now you got 2 successes
Sure.
against my 0 successes.
So, if in my mind, it's like he throws the punch, and then like out of nowhere, my character just appears in front, like holding the fist, like anime style, glaring at him.
Is it a woman or a man?
That's a man.
Oh, okay, that explains it.
Yeah. So while I'm holding this fist, I'm looking at him, and so I'm like, "Friend, that's not very nice." As I'm crushing his fist.
He's going like, "Oh, what the fuck, man!"
I'm
Keep
gonna
trying.
okay.
I'm gonna keep
I'm gonna
crushing and
try-
turning. I'm gonna
I'm gonna
bend him
try-
down to a knee.
I'm gonna just kind of like gently kind of tap Wilfer here and be like, hold on, I got this. What the fuck? This guy grabbed my dick.
All
I
right,
got-
Where's the cops? This guy grabbed my dick.
Jordan.
What the fuck, man? And I kind of shove him away.
Jordan, I want you to roll your manipulation plus expression plus kiss of the succubus.
He's flirting with the crowd. I like it.
Well, because he's trying to make himself look more
Appealing to the populace.
exactly.
So okay, so Kiss of the Succubus adds an extra +1 then, right?
2 actually.
Oh,
You get 2 per dot. Ooh, you got 2 explosions there.
Oh, they didn't do anything.
That's okay.
So 1, 2 success.
Yep. So essentially, you said this guy grabbed my dick. They all turn on the guy.
Yeah. What the fuck, you pervert? And I shove him like into the crowd, kind of.
And
I'm like, I go to like these guys. I'm like, let's blend into the crowd. Go back.
so they're gonna start beating up the guy.
Oh well.
You have successfully turned that around.
Live by the
In your
mob,
favor.
die by the mob. I guess. Fuck.
I'm gonna turn to the group and go like, "Ah, that is regrettable. That could have been solved much more peacefully. But at least only one person got hurt, and we didn't incite an angry mob."
I think that's actually developing as we watch it.
Meanwhile, Mame's is like, I'm getting clicks.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? Just start screaming like World Star Hip Hop or whatever. World
Hey,
Star.
everybody, I'm coming straight to you from the upcoming riots. As you can see behind me, it's just about to start.
I like to think she's auto-tuned. I like to think she's auto-tuned what Jordan said. Grab my dick, grab my dick, grab my dick.
Absolutely, it's already #1 on iTunes.
It's already trending. Like 4 seconds already going.
I'm never again gonna try and make a morally good character in this game.
I don't know why the
No,
fuck you
I
tried.
love it.
It's
At
really-
worst, I'm morally ambiguous. At worst,
I
I'm
think
not-
I'm a good person, but
I've not done anything bad yet.
All right, now that you have successfully gotten away from the mob,
Yeah.
did you guys want to try and search for the fruits on your own, or did you want to try and invoke contact, or did you want to try and, I don't know, converse with different humans as opposed to the ones protesting?
It seems my method's what worked last time.
No.
So this time in the chat actually
Summon
came
the
up with
horde!
He's like, he's gonna grab a pigeon. This time it's like pigeon.
No, I summoned the heads of the 5 rat families. Hang
Okay,
on.
I'm gonna.
Where the fuck is that? Someone put it up in the chat. I'm trying to get it.
Oh,
You guys
While
come up
he's
with your plans.
While he's making a very obvious, terrifying display of himself, I'm gonna make the crowd. I'm gonna like spread out. It's a busker or something. Like he's doing a street performance as he summons rats out of the ground like a fucking wizard of the vermin. I'm like, it's a show. Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. I call forth
no.
the heads of the rat family: Nunzio, Enzio, Mario, and Mickey. They can
Oh,
tip.
Lord.
Yeah, there it is. And I make my roll again, which should be 5d10. So let me do that real quick. Or is it? No, it's 6. Sorry. 1 success.
One success. So
Yeah, you
you
really
get
should be doing this publicly.
you get Mickey. The other ones apparently are a little indisposed.
Where the fuck are the rest? Mickey, where are the rest?
Come on!
Sam, while all this is going on, I'm just gonna pray and see what I get.
All right. Are you
You're gonna
invoking
pray?
Are you invoking dream vision?
Oh, yes, I am.
All right.
Das fuck?
So Tom's character, because he is a maquette, actually has a special ability called dream vision, which he can invoke at any point during the game, and he can get a small vision of the future.
Oh, okay. That's
Except it's
different.
me. Just, asking the big guy for help.
How many dots of it do you
Same.
have?
2, and I believe I add my... Is it intelligence or resolve to that, though?
And it would be your resolve.
Okay. And that's 3 successes.
Holy fuck. All right.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you all laughed when I said God would lead the way.
This doesn't
Yeah,
help. This doesn't
I'm
take
sorry,
down
I
the level
laughed.
of creepiness that we get from you, man.
All right.
You
So,
like a crazy person.
so as Mike is
Summons.
summons the rat and is threatening the rat to try and figure out why only one of them showed up. Tom, you get a vision of going through the Eaton Center till you come outside, and around the Eaton Center, this is an actual real thing. There is this weird maze thing on the ground, and you can see that there are a couple of fruits hidden in the bushes.
Oh, I know that fucking place.
Yeah, you do. I take that to you. I take that take you to that place all the time.
Does he tell?
Okay,
Does he tell the rest of us where it is?
I just said to him he has to choose where he's taking you guys.
So while Tony is yelling at Enzo, I believe it was the rat.
No, it's Mickey. Only
gonna-
Mickey showed up. I'm very mad at him.
So yeah, while you're yelling at Mickey, I'm gonna turn to Arturus and Faye and just go, God has answered my prayers and given me a vision of where we need to go. It is through the Epson Center and on the left.
We get to go to the mall?
Sorry, who gave you a vision?
I asked God for answers and he has delivered.
Sure, why the fuck not? I mean, that's just in line with this day so far. Sure. God has answered our prayers.
Whatever. God,
Lead
Satan,
the
I get to go
way.
to the mall. I'm happy.
Lead the way.
The three of us leave, leaving a man yelling at an angry rat.
Oh, I do notice you go, so I come with. Like, where are we going?
We're going to the mall.
What's in the fucking mall?
Stuff.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what they do.
God boy had a vision about fruit.
From God.
From God.
What a fucking sentence that was.
Yep, straight from
God
Gad.
boy had a vision about food. Okay.
From Gad.
God.
From
Yo, Jesus boy. Question. How do you
Oh,
get a
God.
vision from the divine as you are pretty much an affront on its natural progression?
Well, I like to think that when God closes a door, he opens a window.
Yeah, but you can't jump out a window. The old lady yells at you and asks if you're there to violate her. I found that out the hard way.
Oh
Well,
no.
Asks?
God
I
works
wasn't
in
there to
mysterious
do it.
ways. Well, God works in mysterious ways, and maybe this is just a chapter in my life that I have to go through in order to find true salvation.
That's a long
Maybe.
ass fucking chapter, dude.
I'm
You're kind
here
of
to
immoral.
help you.
It could have also been Satan, but we can't rule that out.
So I'm assuming we're walking through the mall at this point, or are we close to where my vision took place?
You're walking through the mall, and eventually you come outside the mall, and there is, of course, the strange maze thing that's in the middle of this open field between buildings, essentially.
Okay, so Faye is officially my favorite character, just saying.
Thank you.
It could be like Satan. Oh god.
Praise
do
be
you mind-
Beelzebub.
Do you need us to roll perception to see if we actually find any fruit?
All right, so roll wits and investigation to see if you can find any.
So I have 3 wits and 1 investigation. Does that mean I roll 4?
Yes.
Sick.
One
One
success.
sec.
Ooh, that's an extra.
And here's mine. Yep. There it is.
Oh,
There's my
excellent
dice.
job.
All right.
2.
So you have found another 15
Oh.
fruits because they're all hiding in the bushes. Thankfully, because the thing is that clearly the gardener because the way that this maze thing is set up, it's a bunch of stones and stuff, and around it there's a bunch of bushes. So all of it is in the bushes because the gardeners haven't gone through the bushes yet because it's starting to turn fall. The bushes still have leaves on them, so you just as you're rummaging through them, you're like, here's more. Right, but clearly you can tell that the plants are growing through the bushes. It's not part of the bush.
Okay.
As I'm picking them, I'm just going to hum myself, "Oh, God's beautiful bounty, delivering unto us the righteous path."
I'm terrified.
All right.
This is going surprisingly well.
Yeah.
I'm legitimately surprised. None of us seem very smart, except for maybe Jesus Boy.
What are you talking about? How many of you thought to talk to the rats?
Excuse me. You're right. No one else here is talking to rats. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. So what you can do right now is you can either go to the sewers or you can try and talk to one of your contacts, because I know 2 of you have contacts,
Yeah.
to try and figure out another place that you may end up going to try and find some more fruit, because it's not quite time for to go to the Danforth yet. It's not quite time to go to the Danforth because Faye, who has been keeping on tabs of her Twitter feed, has noticed that the police blockade for the Danforth has not been cleared yet.
So we're at like 25 fruits, right?
Yes.
All right.
I would like to check in with my contacts to see if we have any other places we can check that aren't there, or the sewers.
Okay. Cool.
I can see it now. You're just gonna go, hey friends, I'm looking for this plant. If you see one anywhere in the Toronto area, give me a call.
Can that literally be what I do?
Yeah, you can. Do it. Go ahead.
I go on live and like, Tony, give me one of the fruits.
Why?
I give her a fruit.
Why am I giving you?
Thank
Hey, don't touch my bag!
I'm gonna give
Don't
it right
touch my
back.
bag! I smack his head. What do you want the fruit for?
I'm going to get people to help us find more of them.
Okay, I'm gonna let you take a photo, but if you do anything that pisses off the little girl who was at home to me, I will not like it. So here, take the photo.
Yeah, I take a photo of it.
Mhm.
Go. So that photo, I go on my Twitter and say like, "Hey guys, I'm searching for these all around town. I can't tell you what they're for because it's for a super secret project. But if you see any, at me, or collect them for me and keep them somewhere hidden. Send."
All right. So you wait like about 20 minutes, and then suddenly, because of the fame, you get a bunch of like tweets going like, "Oh, I've seen a couple of these around Lakeshore. They're kind of weird. Most of the gardeners just like get rid of them. I think they're a kind of weed." You'll have another one where it's like, "Oh, I know on University and College there's a couple. I've seen them growing outside of that weird house thing. I don't know. Like, I don't remember what it's called. I think, like, honestly, Sam can't remember what it's actually called. I think it's
Casa Loma?
House
not
thing.
Casa Loma, the other thing.
The university?
It's on University and College. There's a building there. It's old, and they repurposed it for something. I can't remember what it's called.
So it's a building. It's at the building.
Yeah, it's a building.
Yeah.
They're calling it the McDonald's?
No, not the McDonald's. There's another one. It was on Queen and Spadina. There's a couple of them there because they've been growing around the.
A Hero Burger?
No. They've been growing around some of the stores lately. And you have another couple. They're like, there's a bunch. Like, there's a whole bunch of places where everybody keeps saying that they found these strange fruit, and there's like a bunch of pictures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
So where would you like to go?
We could just split up and take care of this shit.
You're right. We could split the party, Mike.
From here, Spadina is probably the closest.
Yep.
From where we are.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Tom's like, I don't know Toronto. What are you talking about?
I was confused when you said rats, because I don't live in a place where there's rats anywhere.
You live in Alberta. Yes, there's rats.
Nope. Alberta is rat-free.
Sure it is.
Because you killed all of them.
All of them.
You're the tourism board right now.
Yeah, I know. I love it. Mike comes over here. Yep, instant nerf.
Let's check the ones on Spadina. Hello, cat.
Well, we got a cat tax. Hang on.
He matches your outfit in the back.
He does. So good.
He does.
And now
This
I'm
is
jealous.
my
What's the
familiar.
Uh-huh.
All right.
point of having my cat if I can't abuse him for cuteness? Just show up, eh?
Your cat's an
Dead.
asshole.
You goddamn freeloader, get over here, be cute.
This is the first time I've actually played any role-playing system and he hasn't just interrupted it randomly in the middle of it, so...
Good,
All
you
right.
finally got the message. All right, so what are we doing? I guess we're going to Spadina?
Yeah, you're going to Spadina.
Okay.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
Names, if you
Do that.
want, you can ask your followers to take these fruit and meet you at Spadina. You can do a impromptu meet and greet.
Yes.
All right.
Everybody who brings me at least one is gonna get a super special favor.
Like sexual?
Maybe.
It's a lot of fucking blowjobs to hand out. I'm just saying.
OnlyFans.
I'm not kink shaming or anything. It's more like a time and friction kind of thing, you know?
It's gonna be like percentages off my only. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
She's just got
We
like
have other
card
shit to
candy
do.
out.
Yeah.
It's got like a
Special
scratch card,
code.
be like 10 to 50%. You don't know.
5% off per fruit. You know, you end up 30 fruits, 35% off. That's pretty good.
Did you say 5% off for fruit and then go for 35% after 30 fruits?
I don't know. I'm bad.
I'm not good at math, okay?
The minute I said it, I knew it was wrong. But I'm like, well, I'm already this far.
That's funny.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys end up going to Spadina and Queen of Spadina, and sure enough, there are like 50 people there waiting for Faye. And they see you around the corner, and they all just go, "Oh my God, it's Faye! Oh jeez!"
Oh my god, you guys, thank you all for coming out. This is so special.
I just realized something.
What?
At some point, if I ever cash in on the 2 months thing, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll just be like, I can go back to Faye and be like, I've seen you masturbate, and you're good.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Let's save that for a different session.
This isn't what I meant for it to happen. So,
But this is the world we live in now.
yep, this is the world we live in now. So,
We're being sex positive.
so
That's
yeah.
what we're choosing to be.
you guys. So I'm guessing Faye's doing her like meet and greet thing, and you guys. I'm guessing the other three of you are going around collecting the fruit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I probably have
These
to.
guys are my assistants. Treat them like super nice. Don't ask them any questions. They're not paid for that.
So you guys are going around collecting the fruit. They're all fawning over Faye. This takes like about half an hour, essentially.
They all want individual selfies.
Yeah, essentially, it's all you guys get. Like basically, it's like fruit, photo, fruit, photo.
They've organized a line.
Yes, they're very nice that way. All wearing masks, all being very cool about it. The police eventually come around. They're just like, what is this?
Yo, officer, this is a fucking meet and greet, right? It's not sexual, don't worry. I know you guys are worried about that.
So it is a female cop.
Why did you
Ma'am.
even mention that?
Because she's famous from the OnlyFans.
I'm famous for other things. That's just one of the things that I do.
Yo, then if it's not your biggest thing, why are you hawking it so much?
Because it's how I make the most money.
Then it is your biggest thing and you should be proud.
I just think I have multiple platforms.
This is awful.
Like shoes?
Yeah.
Jordan, would you like to defuse the situation with the cop?
Yep.
All right, cool.
This is awful. Okay, so I'd like to get her attention initially. So I'm going to kind of turn the tab open to max seduction level, I suppose.
Obviously.
So I would like to use my presence, I suppose,
Mm-hmm.
to kind of draw attention to myself.
You can use presence and expression or
Expression.
presence and socialize.
Expression's much higher.
Okay, and you can also use the kiss of the succubus because of the fact that you are still a deva.
Yes. So that would be another 88. It's 3 and 3, and then another 2 for the kiss. So 3 successes plus 2 explosions. So
Right.
that's another 2.
So roll those two. Ooh, again. Roll again.
Wow.
Yeah, every time you roll a 10, you roll again.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 successes. All right. So you get the cop's attention, and she's just like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything, like, because there is a quarantine going on.
Absolutely, officer. We're completely making sure that we're paying attention to the mask rule and the 6
Social
foot
distancing.
away the social distancing. Well, thank you very much. So we should not have any kind of problems breaking any kind of quarantine rules.
Oh, thank you very much. I mean, that's really nice. Thanks. It makes my job a lot easier.
I am here expressly to make your job easier.
Oh.
Have you been? It's fairly cold out. Have you been out in the cold all day? Would you like to maybe get a coffee?
Oh yeah, that'd be really nice.
I'll just like gesture over to a Starbucks or something.
Right. Meanwhile, Jordan's gonna go out on a date with a cop.
Right fucking now.
We got time. It's
Well,
the
if
no
you
Yo, pretty boy. Ask her if she's seen the fruit. Keep that relationship going. Make it sustainable.
He's just loud. Ignore him. He's fine.
You rolled a 4. She's got like no willpower whatsoever.
Good
Yeah.
for him. I hope he enjoys himself.
So, Jordan, what did you want to do?
I
Anything else
will.
with the cop, or?
I'll take him to Starbucks and I'll just talk to her and kind of get my diva-ish hooks into her, I suppose.
Of course.
And I'll just kind of add her to my list of contacts,
Sure.
essentially.
Cool. You can do that. So you can add another dot into contacts, by the way.
Perfect.
All right. So, Faye's Twitter pings the blockade at the Danforth has now been cleared, so you guys can go if you want now. Oh, you got about 50 more fruit. So, but there's still
Nice.
you just want to make sure that you've cleared the Danforth just in case there's anything there.
Thanks for coming out, guys. Go home safely. Stay in quarantine. Wear a mask. And if you find any more of those, send them to my P.O. box.
Please.
I thought you couldn't legally send fruit through the mail.
You can if it's still within your country.
Oh, hey, good out.
Because if they are locally fruit, then you can still send them through the mail.
Oh.
But just not over the border. You can't do that. That's illegal.
Oh.
All right, so you guys head over to the Danforth. Where is it? You decide that the last place that you want to check out is the Danforth. There are a lot of residential streets that are worth checking around, and it's late in the night that you won't get accosted by other people. Plus, the blockade has been removed. You find yourself in an alley, which has multiple of the fruit growing. After finding the last of the fruit in the area, your senses pick up danger. It is a feeling unlike you've ever felt before. From within the alley, you hear a sharp cry of a beast that you've never seen before. Honey, I need the beast thing. Thank you. It stands
damn it.
upright, but has the form of a large bug creature. It lunges
Oh.
at you with such malice.
What the
I'm not
fuck?
okay with that. I hide behind Tony.
Oh, now you like me.
I always liked you. Now please kill it.
So, I need everybody's initiative.
How do we roll the initiative?
You have an initiative modifier.
Oh, we do? Where
Yeah.
is it?
It's at the bottom.
There's a 4.
You have a 4?
There's a 4.
4.
4. So, is it 1d10 plus 4 or
No, you roll 4.
4d10?
It's,
Okay.
Yeah. No, sorry. It is 1d10 plus 4. That's what
Oh,
it is.
okay.
Okay.
I got a 6.
You got a 6? Alright, Mike's got a 6.
Wait, oop. I
6
think
as
I
well.
have that set
I have
wrong.
a 6. Who has the higher dex between the two of you?
My dexterity is
2.
3.
You,
So Mike
Mike
will go
first.
then Tom. Okay. Memes?
I rolled a 7 plus 4, 11.
Memes has 11.
I think Jordan's going first.
Jordan.
Because Jordan got 15.
15. All right.
Yeah.
And Monster.
I sure did. I have to figure out what my super not combat heavy build is gonna do against a giant man bug.
I thought it was more like a giant man crab thing.
Crab
It
bug.
looks like a man mixed with one of the Ohm from Nausicaa.
All right, and I
Not
rolled
wrong.
16.
I don't know what any of those things are.
Well, a man is a
Definitely
dude.
not wrong.
Well, I don't. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here.
All right, so the monster
like
goes
the help.
first.
Oh, yeah. So
So the monster is going to go and charge against the largest of you, which I believe is going to be Tony.
Bring it on, fuck boy. I set the rat down safely.
He's going to roll his
oh yeah, the fruit. You gotta watch that fruit. It doesn't get mushed.
strength plus claws. So that would be 3.
Wilfred, are you a fighty type?
Me?
No. Wilfred?
Yeah.
William?
Yeah, it's Wilfred.
Is Wilfred, right? I thought so. Are you a fighty type?
I do what needs to be done.
Sam, why do you have 2 explosions?
I just have 2 explosions.
But you don't have to have 2 explosions.
All right, so I had 2 successes.
Okay. What damage do you do?
I do 2 lethal.
Okay. So I have 1 damage resistance, so I just take the 1 lethal. So this guy just claws me in the stomach.
Yes.
And whose turn is it after me?
After the monster is
Yeah,
now
after the
Jordan.
monster. Okay, sorry.
So Jordan, what would you like to do?
Well, this is a problem. And as far as I know, I don't have any weapons on me currently, do I?
No, you do not.
Hmm.
You
that's
can
also an issue.
bite, which will basically it'll give you 1 extra D10.
I get that, but I don't want to get bug shit in my mouth, so I'm kind of opposed to that.
All right.
Can I make like a makeshift weapon out of like alley debris, like maybe a trash can lid or something?
Yeah.
I can get like one of the old timey metal trash can lids.
Yep, you can
I
do
can
that.
like real quick tear off the edge of it so that it's sharp.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of like fling it at the monster like a weird Mortal Kombat frisbee.
All right, cool. You can do that.
All I could think of at the time. I don't know.
I want you to roll your strength plus your athletics or brawl.
It'll have to be athletics.
All right.
Yeah, brawl doesn't exist. Okay. This one. So that'll be a 4d10. So anything over 8. So let's do this. Dang!
Ooh.
All right.
I must have missed.
Yeah, so it pings off the monster's hard shell.
Of course it's got a shell. Fuck's sakes.
Mames, what would you like to do?
I am not a fighty type.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna pick up the bag of fruit because I think Tony said he put it down, right?
No, I put the rat down. I'm still holding the bag. I
Oh,
actually
okay,
have a
never
funny gag for this, so you can leave it on me.
Okay, never mind. I am going to use my stealth and
Okay.
just and hide.
Okay, you can do that.
Yeah.
All right,
So that's
be
just
dexterity
physical
and stealth.
dexterity and stealth. Da-da-da. One
yeah.
success.
Oh.
Oh wait,
No.
I rolled that wrong.
Do you have only 1 dex?
There we go. 2 success.
No,
Wait.
it's still 1
Oh,
success,
fuck.
but
That's good. I set wrong. Sorry.
it's okay. But it's 1 success. So, all right, so you're hiding. Mike, it is your turn now.
Okay, so I take a look at this guy and I crack my neck and go, "This is my purse. I don't know you."
You wanna
And
hand
I'm
it off
going to
to one of us
use
so you don't, it doesn't get mushed?
I'm going to use my cutthroat ability,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it so that my 8s, 9s, and 10s all explode, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm
Dang.
going to roll, let's see here, strength plus brawl,
Mm-hmm.
which is 6 dice.
Yep.
And can I throw my parkour dice into this for how I'm going to move?
Yes, because you're in an alley.
Cool. So I'm just basically going to wall run along the wall and actually I'm going to power slide underneath him using parkour and uppercut and shove my hand right between his legs
Right. Okay.
with like doing the claw thing.
Yes.
So that should be like
Ooh.
90,
Of
90
course.
10.
Yes.
And 8s, 9s, and 10s explode.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Well, you got one explosion.
One explosion?
One
Fuck.
explosion.
Two
Two
explosions.
explosions.
Another explosion?
Oh.
So 2 successes.
All right, 2 successes. So that would be
That was a lot of dice.
2.
It was. I'm mad how that went down.
That's 2 lethal then, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
because I
hurts.
can't make aggravated damage yet.
That hurts my soul.
He's gonna defense. Okay. All right. So you punch him, and he doesn't look that hurt. Tom, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna pull a knife out from my ankle and hand it over to Arturus.
See, I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew it!
I'm like, it's
We're
a nice.
talking about this later, Will.
It's like it's a reasonable size military issue, like survival knife that I've
Yep.
kept on my ankle the entire time.
Mhm.
Fucking
like-
do it!
Friend, you might need this. Also, make sure you don't get in your way, and remember, if you need to, plug your ears. This will get loud. As I pull up my Glock, take firing position, and unload it onto the creature's
This
face.
motherfucker is a... Okay.
All right, I
I'm
need you to
upset.
roll your Dex plus weaponry, plus your expertise.
Okay, that. Yep. Oh, don't need that +4 no more. So that should be it. Oh,
2 explosions. All right,
that's
keep rolling.
2 explosions.
All right, so that's 3
So that's
successes.
3.
All right, that it would be. Guns are lethal, not aggravated, correct?
Yeah, aggravated's
hope
like
so.
aggravated is when we start using like supernatural powers and
Right.
shit.
Okay. So that would be 3 aggravated. Sorry, 3.
I cannot roll for shit. What the fuck,
I gave you as many things as
babe?
I
It's
could.
no, that's not on you. That is not on you at all.
All right.
I had 90-10 when everyone else is rolling 5. For God's sakes.
Oh, last, yeah.
Looking forward to
Love
the
that.
conversation after the monster now.
The best comment, I'm about to paint a happy little street red. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh no, looks like you got a bullet hole. Make sure I gotta give it a happy little friend.
Every bullet hole needs a friend.
Okay. You have done that much damage. All right, cool. Back to the monster. The monster will continue to attack Mike.
Yeah, because I can eat it.
Because you're right there in front of it.
Yeah.
Sorry, how much is that? It's strength. Yeah.
That's something.
God damn it.
That's 2 successes. So that's just 2 successes. I realize that it's compounding on its own. I don't need to roll again. So that's 2 successes. That'd be again 2 lethal against you, Mike.
Yeah, I still absorb the 1.
So Jordan, your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw this channel up host just because.
That's a notification. Let me just check what that was.
Hello, notification.
That's me.
Jordan is now hosting us with 1 viewer.
Ah, thanks,
I
Jordan.
literally just said I was gonna do it. I literally just said I was gonna do it. Okay. Anyway. So basically my turn, eh? Okay. I'm gonna see. Well, since I very clearly can't do anything physically against this on my own, I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna see if I can get something going with a contact. Then
Okay.
does that make sense?
Yes. So I want you to
I'll
roll.
see if I can learn a copy.
I want you to roll your manipulation and persuasion, just so that way they can come fast.
Okay. Okay. So so I have to be in my contacts. Should I model that as well, or just persuasion?
What?
Jordan, are you okay? Because you're
You just literally
you're-
crackled out.
you garbled out real bad.
Okay, all right. Okay. So can you okay now?
Not really. I can't really hear you. Hang on. Type it out, Jordan, and then I'll read it out loud for you.
Is that better now?
It's a little better.
Better? Okay.
You're kind of freezing up, unfortunately.
Awesome. That's what we do here. Better? Hello? Yes? No better?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's all right.
That must be what happens when I have too many Twitch windows open at the same time.
Oops.
Oopsie daisies. Okay, so I have 3 in my persuasion and 3 in manipulation. I've
Yep.
got 3 in contacts.
Yep.
So am I rolling minus the contacts right now? Just the 66 or the 60-10?
No, I want you to roll all 3.
All 3? Okay.
Because you're panicking at this point, so you're trying to get somebody to come over.
I'm like, get something going on. This is some fuckity stuff. Okay, so ready? 1, 2, 3, roll.
That's
1,
exclusion?
2. Dang it. Another one. Dang it. 2
Alright.
successes.
2 successes. All
Don't
right.
feel
So
bad, Mike. Fuck.
so
I want to play a werewolf game now.
Sorry. Yeah, no, 2. My bad.
So your friend Jimmy's gonna come. He's also one of your vampire buddies.
Oh, thank God, Jimmy.
So he's gonna come and he's gonna bring some guns. It's gonna take him like a minute because he's just around the corner.
It's like, Jimmy,
Why
I'm
is he
really
like-
going to need you to put on your pants a bit faster, buddy. This is getting a little messy.
On my way, boss.
Attaboy. Get your ass moving.
All right, Mames, what would you like to do now?
Could I roll my occult to find out like what the hell this thing is and,
Oh, please do.
possibly know how to kill it?
Yes, you can roll your occult. Did you want to invoke your lore keeper as well?
Yes.
All right.
Ooh, that would be
So
lovely.
to occult, would I add my intelligence as well?
Yes.
To intelligence, and so 60-10.
Unfortunately, you have no idea what the fuck this thing is.
So Google just doesn't have any answers for Big Bug Monster.
Or too many answers. One or the other.
It's like there's hentai and then there's this, and I'm just.
Your algorithm is fucked.
And never should the twine meet.
Your algorithm is boned forever now.
All right, Mike, your turn.
All right, look, I gotta make a better showing of this. I'm gonna roll my 90-10 again.
All right.
This time I'm gonna try an uppercut. I'm gonna keep my fist where it is. I'm gonna uppercut higher
Okay.
and make him do a flip.
All right.
Are you still under there?
Yeah, I'm still down there, man.
Okay.
It smells. It smells.
It's not
Don't-
great.
It's.
I don't
It-
want you to describe it anymore.
I can give me a moment and I will.
I don't
No,
want you to,
no,
not even
just
a little
don't.
bit.
How the fuck do I only get 2 success? Oh, I got.
There's an explosion.
I know there's an explosion, but it's not gonna. Oh, it bombed!
Another
And
explosion.
then it exploded again. Okay, that was
But
3.
you
I
had,
feel.
You had two explosions because you're exploding 9s and 10s.
Oh my
So-
god!
So
Yes, you
9s
get
and
another one.
10s.
And it again.
What the
And
fuck?
again.
yay!
Thank
It's
God.
the dream!
It's happening!
It's happening! It finally happened on a stream! I rolled well!
Wait,
Done!
wait. Yeah, sorry, yeah. You have a shit ton of explosions, didn't you?
Yeah. So there was 1,
Yes.
2,
4,
3,
5, 6. 6.
4. Yeah,
6
5, 6. Yeah,
successes.
6 successes, babe.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Killed
all
it.
right, that's gonna be.
Ripping like chitin plates off. It's nasty in there.
Holy fuck, it happened!
All right, cool. This
We're all
thing's
very
really
happy for
hurting
you,
now.
buddy.
Like, did my fucking hand go up like a.
All right, Tom, your turn.
Would I be able to do like a quick investigation just to see if there's anything in the alley I could use for military advantage and then shoot him? In one
Yes.
turn, or is that 2? Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you can roll. Use.
Okay, so
Because this is.
investigation
'cause-
and intelligence.
Yes.
Okay. This is just to see if there's anything in the alley I can use.
It's 12 somehow.
Somehow 12. I'm gonna redo that.
Woo. You got 2
Yeah.
successes.
Counter Saturn has donated $50 for celebration of Mike finally doing well on rolls in stream.
Yay!
Yay!
That's all it took to unlock donations. Mike finally got that achievement.
Fuck. That feels good. I don't know what to. I don't know how I can up that.
keep rolling there, Tom. You got more
Yeah, I
explosions.
don't know what's going on. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes on
4 successes.
investigation.
All right. So, you can tell from your investigation from around the alley, that if you jump up on top of this dumpster, you might have a better vantage point at shooting it in the head, essentially.
Done.
All right. So now I want you to roll your because you can move so
Athletics?
fast. I'm not going to have you do that. Yours your turn. You move real fast and you can still shoot.
I am very fast. Did you want me to roll for it, or are you just going to give it to me?
I'm going to give it to you. Just roll. Just roll to shoot.
Okay. And I'll just roll to shoot. Nothing!
Nothing. All right.
Jesus Christ, zip and a miss.
So much for my advantage on this dumpster.
Roll another 2 because I forgot to give you that for your advantage.
Sure.
There you go. You got 1.
One.
Again.
Seven's a benevolent GM.
I got
I am.
1 hit compared to the 3 last time.
It's okay. It's you know you have a better vantage point. You just didn't realize that Tony was going to knock it into space first. So
That's fair.
I'm gonna say that's what has happened. All right. Monster attack. It's gonna attack Tony.
You bring it on, fuckboy.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it.
It's a
I
weird
have
thing
one
to call
success.
a giant bug man.
I am Bugman. Hear me scratch. Right.
So yeah, he just claws at me, and I just let it rake down me, and I do the Bruce Lee thing, like, don't be a punk.
You made me bleed my own blood. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Not
I
even
absorb
me.
1 lethal, motherfucker.
All right, Jordan, it's your turn. Jimmy has arrived with guns.
Thank God. Jimmy, if you'd be so kind, and I kind of gesture vaguely to the bug man.
All right. I'm going to have you roll for Jimmy. So he's going to have a 3 strength and 2 in weaponry. So roll 5 dice.
Second. Fuck a duck, Jimmy. You're terrible.
All right, Mames, what would you like to do?
Are you drunk right now, you idiot? It's like
You
a
can-
little whatever.
You can search the area if you
Fucking
would
you.
like.
You called me, jackass.
Hey!
Yes,
You're
I
a
would like to
jackass.
search.
Okay. Use your wits and investigation.
Okay. With and investigate.
I'm having a good time.
Success.
1 success. All right. So you can find further down in the alleyway, because you've snuck around, that there are a bunch of half-eaten fruit, basically like a ramshackle shelter, and another dead homeless guy that's clearly been raked up.
Ooh.
You said raked, right?
Like raked, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Like he's been like torn apart by this monster, essentially.
Oh.
There are
he's
2
been
sleeping bags.
He's been eviscerated.
Mhm.
There's 2 sleeping bags, 1 raked
Dead.
up dude, 1 eviscerated man,
That's an
and
important
1.
thing.
I feel like the bug dude is a dude that ate a bunch of fruit and turned into a bugman.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So,
That's excellent information to have. However, let's
sounds
deal
like
with the
just-
bug man first.
Mames,
That sounds just as accurate as anything else.
there's also a bunch of scattered papers on the ground. You won't be able to read it right now, but they look interesting for you. We'll come back to this.
I never learned how to read.
No, it's just monster paper, monster paper, monster. I'll gather it up and look at it later.
I'm assuming it's darkish in here too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Being
Not that you guys care, because you're literally, you got night vision, so
Oh yeah.
Because we're
you're
vampires.
vampires.
Let's
Mike,
Just be glad
Yo.
Faye isn't live tweeting all of this as it's going on.
I'm too scared.
You're not, are you?
Mike, it's your turn.
So here's what I'm doing. Realizing what Faye has told us, that this fellow may in fact contain blood that will make me super vampire, I'm going to expend a bunch of my vitae that I just
Okay.
got.
Yep.
Because there's no point in keeping it, right?
Right.
I'm going to burn 14 of it.
Oh boy.
What does that give me?
It gives you 14 rerolls.
Good. Rerolls or successes?
It can either give you instant success, like successes. It gives you 1 success per 2 vitae,
Uh-huh.
or it gives you 14 rerolls.
I'm going to take the 1 success per 2 vitae on this next attack.
All right, so you get 7 successes automatically.
Yeah. And I'm going to drink, and I'm going to bite this motherfucker because I'm thirsty.
All right.
So the Kali Ma him and eat his heart.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do that. I'm already cut halfway there. I will literally.
Like,
So here's the move: reach in, grab his heart out, bite it, and drink from it. Because I'm still a vampire, and this is kind of metal if I do it that way. So I got my 9, right?
Yep. Holy
Fuck.
And wait, do those explode too?
Yeah,
Yes,
all
they
those
do.
explode. Oh, that was
no.
what? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4,
explode.
5.
5.
5 that explode.
2 that
that
explode.
explode.
5, that's 7. I'm sitting at 7.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 plus the other 7, that's 14. To rip this motherfucker's heart out and drink it in front of him. Also, I'm pretty much the beast is driving.
Yeah,
If
I would
we-
assume
we-
so at this point.
If we care about that sort of.
Okay.
I'd kind of care about that because we got to deal with you after this thing's dead.
All right. This is what happens.
Come on, Sam,
Oh.
getting ready.
Sam, are you okay?
Yep. So this is what happens.
Here we go.
You rip out its heart, and you start drinking from it.
I look at his eyes as it dies.
Mike,
Yo.
Wait,
I would like you to fill back up your vitae
2.
maximum
Oh.
and
wait
gain
for it.
2 blood potency
You
and
just level
lose
up like
2
that.
humanity.
Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. Okay. So I have literally forgotten my mother's name.
Essentially.
Oh, God. Some dark shit.
All right. At this point, the monster staggers backward, goes against the wall, and explodes.
Oh, fuck.
I ducked behind the dumpster.
Yeah, first 3 rows are the splash zone. God damn.
Yeah, I ducked behind the dumpster, shielding myself.
Oh, fuck me. That was
Mames, are you hiding in the box?
I am. Fuck this.
All right.
So, Tony is completely covered head to toe in grime. Arturus, how are you? You
I
and
need
Jimmy
to
here
look up.
probably.
I probably just got sandblasted by monster goo. Not gonna lie, I was not out of the way.
All right. So
I'm
as
very upset about my clothes right now.
as
Like, real
as
mad.
you guys all see, Tony is clearly relishing in this. He's. Are you okay there, hon?
I'm trying to roleplay this effectively.
All right. I want you
I'm
to
trying to find what a 2 drop in humanity looks like on a roleplay level in the core book.
Essentially, essentially, the equivalency of this is like hurting your own fellow vampire. That's a loss of humanity.
Okay, so this is like it's got vampiric qualities now,
No,
or
it
is
doesn't.
it just an equivalent?
It's the equivalent of.
Okay, never mind then.
You okay there, hun?
No, I'm just roleplaying it. I'm actually perfectly fine.
Can you go back to the stream just so that way I have that you're not. Thank you. Just,
Yeah.
Just for my personal.
You know, just because it wasn't
Okay.
updating from Chrome the dice rolls,
Oh, I see.
so I was bopping back there so it would
That's
stay
fine.
up.
That's fine. All right.
I'm
So
gonna. Can I?
yes.
Oh, I was gonna walk over to Arturus and take my knife back and give him a clean hanky.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. And I kind of just like dab out of my
Just-
eyes,
Smearing the blood out of the key areas.
just kind of like, yeah,
So
You can keep that.
thanks.
Faye, would you like to read the notes now?
Yes, I like creep out of where I was hiding and like shuffling through the notes.
All right. So on the notes, you can find a couple of them where they have this weird, like almost Egyptian-ish symbol, and it's written in black ink and everything. And there's a couple other notes. It says, "The Black Pharaoh has left us. All is lost."
Oh, I gotta roll a secret society roll on this, don't I?
Yeah. Mames, you can also roll your lore keeper and occult.
Yeah.
It's only
I
4.
have academics and investigation.
Ooh!
I got 2 success and an explosion.
All right.
Okay, I got 2 success to add to that.
Another
Way to keep the ball
explosion.
rolling.
Keep ball rolling.
Keep on rolling.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So you have rolled in a total about 5 successes. So between the two of you, you can parse together that they are probably talking about Narlahotep.
Okay.
And outside of character,
Who the fuck is Narlahotep? For those of you who have followed us for D20 Live, you'll know that Narlahotep is the god that has been fucking around with the mage crew over on Scott's game.
Wait, are we in the same universe as the Mage Crew?
Yes, you are.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go beat me
So-
up.
Can I roll just anything like because I have 2 in academics? Can I roll anything plus intelligence to know the name at least?
Yes.
Okay.
couldn't hurt at this point.
Well, I got 5d8 total. So like if I roll intelligence plus academics is 5d8. Let's see what I get. Nothing. I don't know. Fuck
Right.
all. I'm bored of this now.
You guys do know that Narlahotep has been a issue, considering the fact that he very much likes to control over this domain. None of you guys want to invoke him because he causes a lot of shit to happen with you guys, and he loves to deal with the mages down in the States mostly because they're fun. But most of you guys don't want to invoke anything about this. But the fact that these guys were probably involved with Narlahotep, as well as the fact that there's like a bunch of stuff that you should probably bring these notes to the prince.
Like who, I'll ask like who is this Narlo whatever the fuck? Like what is this?
He's like this guy that likes to fuck. Sorry,
I mean,
fuck
who doesn't, though?
around.
There you go.
Nothing good. Don't say his name too much. It's like, skeeps me out.
Oh, he's a
Just call
dark
him
god.
Louis.
Up to just a complete ne'er-do-well. Doesn't like to get directly involved, but likes to meddle with people. Just to make their
Like
day
a
so
dark
so
god?
much
You mean
worse.
like Lovecraft stuff?
I mean,
Think more like the worst neighbor you can imagine. Peeking over the fence constantly in your business. Every time you have a barbecue, they're constantly ridiculing you. Doesn't matter if you got propane or charcoal. It's wrong. And that's all they ever want to do is just be right up in your business.
pot calling
I feel like you have some
kettle.
stuff you need to work through. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you got some stuff you need to work through.
Oh, you guys are just mean.
So you have found about another like 50 fruit.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
How
Just-
many are we up to?
You are now
Okay, we should probably head back.
you're now up to about you're over 100.
I don't think our one bag will accommodate all of it.
To be
Just
fair-
can,
Well,
can
I'm
someone
gonna
like
use my
shake
notes
me
to-
out of this state I'm in right now?
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
okay.
go up to Tony like, hey, buddy, how you doing?
I
I very
can
tentatively put my
smell
hand on his shoulder.
pine. Oh!
Yeah, that was.
Can we
some
find
good
another one of
shit.
those? That was really good. Oh.
I'm good, actually. I don't really want to find none of those.
That was a
So I'll
high.
use my now ruined suit jacket to kind of put it on the ground and then put all the fruit in and use it to make like a little sack.
Jimmy gives you another suit
Kind of
because
a-
Jimmy knows that this is a thing that happens relatively often.
Thanks, Magical Jimmy.
Oh yeah, there's an
Sam,
empty
this-
sleeping bag. We could just use that.
What?
The homeless
Oh
guy's
yeah,
sleeping
let's
bag. We'll
use
just
that.
put the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's use that gross peak-soaked sleeping bag. That sounds like a great idea.
A homeless sleeping bag. And it's very sanitary to remove this very perishable fruit that we probably have to eat later on.
No, we don't eat the fruit.
No,
we
can't
get
eat it.
other
Oh, that's
people
right.
to eat the fruit, and then we eat them.
I
kind
really
of like
recommend that. It
Weird...
tastes so good.
I guess that's 1 degree of separation from the homeless bag, so sure.
Whatever.
Technically it's 2, but oh well.
Tony is high.
Tony, you
Tony-
good? Are
Oh,
you
yeah.
like
Yeah,
You're not gonna
Oh yeah.
freak out
No.
or attack us.
No. It's good. I'm gonna be on this cruise for a while. I'm gonna name the cruise Tom.
Okay.
Okay.
So
We should all probably head back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony can talk to all the rats now. Rats of Toronto! Yeah!
Stand at attention and worship me, for I am a blood-soaked god.
All hail Tony the Rat King.
you return
Willard
back.
ain't got fuck on me.
You return.
Hoo, hoo.
You return back to Casaloma, multiple sacks of fruit in hand. The secretary leads you directly inside, smiling once more. You walk straight into the meeting room where the prince is lying on top of the table, coloring in a coloring book, much to Damien's dismay. She looks up
Hey,
on... Sorry?
sorry. I was like, hey, sweetie, we're back.
And she looks, I knew you could do it. Did you have any trouble?
No.
Some.
The opposite of trouble. Boss,
As we
I
come
will
back,
work for
Tony's
you
all-
to the end of eternity if you could promise me a high like this.
Tony's all fucked up and covered in goo.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, a little bit of trouble, yeah.
What happened?
Well, we encountered all sorts of fun things. Went down to the market, met a bunch of wonderful people who helped us out. Tony talked to a rat, made a new friend.
Okay.
Then we went over onto the Aiden Square Center, stopped a riot from happening, then caused a riot.
Ah.
But I think overall it worked great. Then we went into a dark, sketchy alley and encountered a giant unholy crab monster.
I mean,
Turns out
all of-
it was a homeless
them,
man worshiping a dark ancient god.
as they
Name
do.
gnarly. Name Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj?
Nope, that wasn't it at
No.
all.
Faye has
Uh,
all the documents to support this theory. Faye, would you like to give the kind lady her documents?
I pull out the papers and put them down. So it says some junk about the Black Pharaoh, and I don't like saying that name.
Hmm.
And it seems not great.
And you can see that her disposition, like, because she's still holding her mask, but she's like, you can tell that she's like not happy. But she looks at the note, and then she just starts fucking laughing.
Can we hear the laugh?
Yeah. Oh, you want me to do the
Oh,
laugh?
Yeah.
No.
Hang on.
Oh,
Ah, you guys did good. I'm really happy with you guys. Do you want to be my personal guards?
Fuck yes.
Oh my god, that would be so much fun. Yes.
This is gonna be fun. Here, you guys go into the dining hall. There's some more blood for you.
Is it as good as the blood I just had?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah.
So do you guys all go?
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
I kind of have to go with the group, but I don't want to go with the group.
Tony's doing blood like it's lines of coke, just put dunked in his head and going, ah! It's
You
not
said
the
cut,
same.
you fucking animal.
I'm a fucking gangrel. What do you want?
Literally, you are an animal. I know.
As you leave the prince's meeting room, she sits up to look at the fruit left on the table. She picks one up and inspects it. Damien looks down at the prince with a worried look. Your Highness?
She goes, I knew I felt it. That bastard Gnarly has finally left. And now I have proof. I'm free to do as I please.
She looks over at Damien.
I want you to tell the professor that we're moving on to phase 2.
Yes, my prince. Damien leaves the room. Calidora tosses the fruit into the pile.
This time, the prize is mine. And we'll end it there.
Yay!
Yay.
That was a lot of fun, Sam. Thank you.
Yay.
Oh, take these off.
Mike finally had good roll.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for joining us for the D20 Live's first Vampire the Requiem game. I hope everybody out there enjoyed it. I hope everybody
Oh,
here
we had
enjoyed it.
so much fun.
was a good time.
Announcements again.
Yes.
Once again, next week we will be doing a craft check from 2 o'clock p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yep.
Following that will be Dom's unique spin on 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, which will be running for a little bit longer than our normal game, so be prepared for that. Following that, in the first weekend of December, we're doing a bunch of unique systems. We're going to try and get as many people in the team together to do that.
Yes.
Additionally, should I mention what I'm doing in December?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
In December, I am joining an itch.io game jam to make an end of the world RPG, and I'm designing my own. So I will be inviting you fans of D20 Live to come and critique it as it goes along for the month. But that is most of our major announcements. Of course, we're going to be having Pendragon at the end of the year.
Yep.
And the usual survey. But until then, Sam?
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I have been Sam, your GM for the evening. These have been my players. Mames.
Hi.
Yeah.
Jordan. Tom. And Mike.
Bye, guys.
And thank you, everybody, for joining us. And we'll see you guys all next week. Bye.
Have a good night.
Can I stop waving yet?